jackpot of a shot. Hey guys, it's Dirtbag Gaming and welcome back to World of Tanks. Now today I've got a special tank review and it is on the premium tank, the Type 59, the tier 8 Chinese medium tank. I'm like, oh, medium tanks. This is one of them. Stay tuned, I got some mastery gameplay to show you in the montage. But in the meantime, if you have no interest buying this tank before the deadline, which is on a Friday, this Friday, then I can explain how you can take them out. Now what you'll seem to realise is this tank is very similar to a T-54, and damn right it is. I mean, look at the shape of it. The shape is practically identical at the back as on the Type 59. So hence reason for that, I think, is because, well, the Chinese helped the Soviets out during some sort of war. I can't remember which one, but the Type 59 is probably one of the best Chinese mediums you can have. All. It's a well-known one for sure. Now, this tank is a lot different. A lot different of mediums, just similar to the Super Persian because of the preferential matchmaking. Type 59 gets premium matchmaking, which of course will not be coming to the Chinese tech line for premium purchase. You'll only get this offer on a special occasion from the store and in a special tank bundle. So maybe the next time you might miss this one, you might want to get the Type 59 again, then just get the bundle whenever it's re-released again, which I know they will do. They did it with the KB5 and I know they will do it with the Type 59. So the Type 59, is it worth it at all? Well, I've had experience over time with medium tanks like this due to me using the T-54 and the T-62A. Yes, I think it's worth it for the gold. I mean, it's tier 8 and tier 8 premium tanks get you the best profit possible and come with all the best bonuses possible. More free research to be converted, crew training, more silver. So that's what it is. In it being worthy of a medium tank, as well as should I be using it. Now, not every time I use the Type 59. I mean, when I first played this tank, I thought it's very similar to a T-54. You have to use it in the same role as that, due to hence reason with the body base and the hull and the turret. Now, when I first started off in the Type 59, it was not easy. It was real bad games. But over time, you get used to it. You get used to premium tanks at this time. I mean, I've never had a tier 8 premium tank before, and this is my first one. But I'll be keeping the Type 59 for obvious reasons. It's just so awesome. And ridiculous. Like before. Now, like I said, when you look at the back, like I say, you've got this bloody unnecessary gizmos on the back of it, like that bloody some sort of like cushion or something on the back of the turret, and that circular thing there, which is some sort of like wire. It's like saying you've got a tumor. You really have got a tumor. That's just what it seems like, and that kind of ruins the tank's perspective looks, I think. But don't let some bloody form of look disappoint you. So now let's check out the stats of the Type 59. Okay, so what we've got is very similar armor stats to the T-54, which I can show you now, just whilst we're here. Very similar, except it's got 20mm more armor at the front of the T-54. It's just a bit more bouncier. But like I said, It's a very similar roll to a T-54. So what we've got on the hull, the frontal is 100mm thick of slanted armour. Now that kind of pays off effectively in tier 8 games. Definitely. I mean, yeah, it is reduced by 20, but it's tier 8. Not all tier 8s get the best armor possible out of all the mediums. And the sides and the back are absolute complete garbage if you can get them on the side. But 80mm thick at the side, 45mm thick at the back. But the 80mm thick armor with the turret armor combined, you can side scrape, so it doesn't really matter. But side scraping in a Type 59 is worth it as well, like the T-54. So you're not on a total losing game with these sort of medium tanks. Now for the turret, it's 200mm thick at the front, which you're going to expect all the bouncers in the world to just bounce off that turret, unless someone shoots your cupola. Got 130mm thick at the side. Expect a few bounces off that. You can do, but don't be expecting that all the time. And just 60mm of turret armor at the back, which is where the ammunition rack is. Now, looking at the T-54 and the Type 59, they have very, very similar stats. Except maybe, well, you could say the Type 59 has got less hit points than the T-54, but only by 350. But the reason why it's on 1,300, you'd expect that at tier 8. Similar to like the T-44, which gets 1,200. Or 1,300, I can't seem to remember which one it was. But either way, it's still the same. Your speed limit is 56 kilometers per hour. Again, similar to T-54 at 56 kilometers per hour. But the acceleration on this Type 59 engine is only 520 horsepower, which is not really that fast. At start it isn't, but then when you pick up the speed, it's just like driving a T-54. Chassis rotation, turret rotation, it's 46 degrees per second. Very similar to the T-54 again, except the T-54 turns slightly slower and has 700 horsepower. For the guns, it's totally different, but yeah, your penetration stats are pretty much the same, and the alpha damage of the Type 59's gun compared with the T-54. But except the Type 59's only got a tier 8 medium tank gun, and the T-54 gets its tier 9 medium tank gun. Now the view range and camouflage is very average, so it's not too bad for a medium tank. For rate of fire, it's similar to T-54, like I said, but just a bit slower on the low side. So now that we've looked at the Type 59, I'll show you what packages and what consumables you'll need, which is at the side here, the modules. So we'll check that on the packages. So what we've got is a Type 59 turret, 100mm Type 59, an Orinco, which is a Chinese engine, Type 59 tracks, and the A220 radio operating system. So we'll get to the gun now. So the 100mm on this is rate of fire, I've already discussed. Penetration, I near enough discussed. Similar to the T-54 and the turret, but the aiming time and the accuracy is a bit of a disappointment on the Type 59, because you have to wait 2.9 seconds, and with the accuracy not being brilliant, that's going to make it harder. So you got to wait for a small, slow reticle to kick into place for the Type 59 to work out. And it's just less accurate than the T-54. And maybe other medium tanks you could compare to, like the T-34-3, but except the T-34-3 is the modification of the Type 59 model, which gets a 122mm gun, which has got weaker armor than the Type 59, which is where the Type 59 gets the massive advantage. So for equipment, we have got all the equipment here, so it's just deciding which ones to pick. Now ideally, I'd put the tank gun rammer on. They give it minus 10% of loading time. It always helps. Then I'd put the enhanced gun laying drive on to increase the aiming speed. And also the vertical stabilizers. 20% more accuracy during movement and turret rotation. And when all merged together with combat rations, you come out with better results. But you don't have to use combat rations if you don't want. Your style of play. Which is all in my opinion. So now, we've got the tank review done on the Type 59. We'll get to the mastery gameplay that I promised to show you. See you out there.
Alright men, we've got enemies in the area. We either have to take them all out or capture their base. Let's roll!
What the hell is going on?
Enemies looking right at us! Releasing target! Enemies got us in their sights! I see one of them. Right hit! Dropping target! Loaded and ready. Ready to fire on target. Enemy brewed up. Enemies looking right at us. Ready to fire on target. Releasing target. They've spotted us. Drag
BS, it better stop at Cromwell.
Our track is busted. We can't move. Dropping target.
And it's that bitch.
One of our tracks is damaged. Locked and loaded. Artillery, watch out. Enemies looking right at us.
Shit. It's hide.
We've got a lock. Ready to fire on target. They've spotted us. One of our vehicles destroyed. Ready to fire. capturing the base. Unlocking target.
Tricky situation.
Ready to fire on target. Enemies got us in their sights. Gun loaded. We barely grazed him.
More likely to have killed him if we had premium rounds on.
Locked on. They've spotted us. We lost a friendly vehicle. Our team destroyed an enemy. Target locked. Focus attention here. Enemies got us in their sights.
Doing better in the Type 59 now.
Target locked. Loaded and ready.
That AC-48's still there. I didn't come out.
Target locked. We've got a lock.
Need these two to do something.
Target locked. They've spotted us. Focus on this location.
Tarvin can't get me now.
Locked on. Enemies got us in their sights.
Oh, good shot that time.
We've got a lock. Punched a hole in their armor.
That's ya.
Target locked. Enemy armor is damaged. They've spotted us. Scratch another bad guy. The
Bye.
enemy is capturing the base.
Ah, it's 'cause it's there.
Focus on this area. Target locked. Our team just wasted an enemy. She's loaded.
Alright, GG.
Chalk up another win.
And that is how you master the Type 59. Decent game that. Though I didn't secure a Top Gun, I managed to nearly get 3k damage in the process. And 5 kills. And 1,568 base XP. So there you have it. Full mastery gameplay of the Type 59. Fairly common as well. Okay, the top of the list as well. Made the most experience out of everyone. that possibly could do. So there you go. So that's my mastery gameplay. Done for the Type 59. We only wanted to point interest and if it's worth it. Definitely explained that in the tank review. So until the next tank review, take care on that battlefield and I'll see you again in the next tank review. Or the garage update. Whichever one will be easier. Anyway, bye.